We have a broken system, and I hope to dear God, for the sake of the safety of Canadians, you identify very quickly and robustly where the breakdown happened and fire the individuals who didn't do their job.
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh, yeah.
Hey gang, what's up? Just Aaron right here, Question Period Canada. How's everybody doing? So, we have another Larry Brock in committee video to show. Larry Brock was a big-time prosecutor in Ontario before he hit the federal political scene, and now he's taking names of Trudeau and Jagmeet's coalition, asking questions in committee, in the House of Commons, in the press, in the scrums. He's a very interesting guy to watch. He's intense as can be, and you want to have answers when he's asking questions. Most of the Liberal witnesses do not like answering questions whatsoever, and the witnesses never seem to be prepared. So let's kick it off and see what kind of questions Larry Brock has in committee for us today. Let's check it out.
I can tell you that I've got reports from news media that strongly suggests that the two accused in custody is by no means a one-off. In fact, I'm going to read from this report. This is from the National Post from a few weeks ago. American authorities recently announced the apprehension of 233 terrorist suspects seeking entry from Canada into the United States. Were you aware of that, CIRCUS?
I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm not familiar with the direct reference that you may be alleging to in the media.
How about Mr. McCrory? Was CBSA aware of this?
Again, like my colleague, I'm not aware of the direct reference that you're speaking.
233 would-be terrorists walking the streets of Canada, all under the radar map of this Prime Minister, this government, and our professional public service and our security agency that wanted to get in the United States and wreak havoc in that country, and they were walking freely. We do, and I support my friend and colleague Mr. Motz's assessment, we have a broken system, and I hope to dear God, for the sake of the safety of Canadians, you identify very quickly and robustly where the breakdown happened and fire the individuals who didn't do their job. Now, Ms. Danmoff talks about how difficult it is to access the dark web. Well, you know what? Canadians aren't expecting Ms. Danmoff to protect us. We're expecting CIRCUS, law enforcement, and the government who has access to the dark web. And this should have been on your radar map, and you failed us. There again, but the grace of God and good intelligence from France. Thank you, Chair.
So what do you think, gang? Canadian Looney for certain. Like and subscribe. We have fun sharing all the things that we're learning about Canadian federal politics with you. I'm not a conservative. I'm a libertarian, but I care about Canadians. In the grocery store lineups, that's it. Canadian Looney, things are nuts in this country right now. We need a change. Like, subscribe, share, get notified, all that fun stuff. Please leave a comment. I react to all the comments. So that's it. We'll catch you next video. There's so many things going on this summer. We're going to be digging into the archives of the committees, learning about where these investigations stand. Aaron, Canadian Looney, right here. Thank you for watching this video. We'll catch you in the next one. See you next time.
You don't have to listen to Pill's Bandy Doughboy or Team Sexy.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll have a little drink. Celebrate your little picnicky.
This place is going to shit again. You haven't started the recycling program. The park is a complete mess.
Frig off, Burb. Listen for a play at the...
Leahy, I'm not judging anybody here, all right? Okay?
Please don't show this to anyone.
I'm going to hospital. I'm not going to hospital, you idiot. Just think about car. Look at my. It's a flesh wound.
Ricky shot himself. Like, he shot himself, and then he's yelling at us, man. That's ridiculous, dude. He's all yelling at us. We didn't even do anything, man. It's his fault. What do we get for it? Bullshit.
Every stop I make, I'm making good friends. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh yeah. I start by sharing the initial commentary from my colleague Mr. Keurig. Just how disappointed that he was to hear the commentary from Ms. Khalid in terms of the framing of her motion, and how shocked she was and how disturbed she was. You know, the hypocrisy from that member, and quite frankly the entire Liberal bench on these two issues is just astounding. The lengths they will go to try to change the channel on where public opinion.
And these are alleged texts, I must say. I don't have these texts. These are alleged from the same individual.
Let me stop you right there. Don't go there. Don't suggest for 1 minute these are fabricated text messages. By doing so, sir, you are now impugning the integrity and the character of the source of this information. If you got an issue with this, my suggestion is you go back to your phone and you scroll back to your communications with Mr. McDonald, or furthermore, if that is gone, talk to your service provider, because service providers retain up to 10 years worth of text messages. So with respect, don't go there. Don't use the word alleged. These are... Prime Minister, where was all those ministers for a 3+ year period? Were they completely tone deaf? Were they completely derelict in their responsibility? Were they completely asleep at the wheel? Or were they simply complicit with the fleecing of the Canadian taxpayer to at least $60 million? Now, why is that important? It's important because they need to look themselves in the mirror and they need to say to Canadians, we did not provide the appropriate ministerial oversight.
Like and subscribe. Get your Canadian federal politics right here.